Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you know from the thumbnail and the title, today's video is going to be another policy violating meme post by Officer Ben. And the one for today is another one of my favorites. The reason I find it to be one of my favorites is just because the lengths that they're trying to go to try to create this into something that it is not. And I can't stop laughing because I already watched the video of Willard McIntosh describing my meme at the Civilian Review Board, and I almost died. This was the pick-me-up that I needed today because I've been working hard. I'm a little tired, but this did it for me. So where are we on the meme review? I believe there was 8 memes that the city or the investigator, whoever it is, said that they thought violated policy of my department. And so I pulled up, I've got a Word document where I have all the offensive memes. And I'm going through, like, there's one with the mayor saying, "Fuck the police." Here's the no more catching domestic violence people while they sleep. I forgot to do this one, but this was supposed to be on that last one because it has that same comment, like, you don't get shot and killed if you sit in a parking lot, you don't get in trouble, you don't go to prison. I think I copy and pasted that, so they found it a violation twice. There's the the dishwasher meme, which you guys should have saw last week. So what meme do we have today? This is the meme that we have today. This one is the one that they thought was this is a violation of policy according to them. So before I get into my explanation of this meme, because, you know, comedy is always funnier when you have to explain it. Before we get into my explanation of this meme, which I'm calling hairy armpits, let's hear Willard McIntosh at the Civilian Review Board describing my meme and how offensive it truly, truly is.
And number 11, this photo depicts a man and a woman protester holding up a sign that states, "Stop killing black people." The words added to the photo state, "Go hold that sign up in the hood and shave them armpits, you filthy hippie." The officer stated that he was familiar with this photo and that he posted the photo. He stated that his intent behind the photo was criticizing people that accuse the police of a lot of things without taking in the perspective of the rest of the world. And that it's clueless people criticizing the police. When asked if there was any ill intent behind the photo, he stated, "I do believe that women should shave their armpits."
Alrighty, so that was how this played out at the Civilian Review Board. Oh shoot. I don't know why my computer does this sometimes, but so at the Civilian Review Board, he read that out. And let me tell you what, I got a lot of texts from a lot of my buddies when they listened to that part of the meeting and they heard him talking about hairy armpits. They said, it's the funniest thing they've heard in a long time. As a reminder to everybody, how this all began was somebody complained about my Instagram account. The safety director forwarded it to the Department of the Inspector General and said, "Hey, can you please investigate this as possible unbecoming conduct?" So what the investigator did was he passed my Instagram account around the office, and they highlighted, I think, 27 different posts that I made on Instagram. And they all kind of selected a couple that they demanded I come in and explain myself about, because this is clearly racism. So I had to come in and explain myself for 27 different memes. I did not want to be there for an entire day. So I gave very brief descriptions of the memes. I didn't think that there was going to be an issue with them. I didn't understand why they selected them. I didn't understand a problem, how they could try to relay this to my job and my performance as a police officer. So on this particular one, I said something like, I don't know, whatever Willard said. You know, I'm commenting on ignorant people saying ignorant things, not being educated. And I also think that women should shave their armpits. So they did not think that my explanation was good enough. my explanation of me exercising my First Amendment rights wasn't good enough. But anyway, so what does this meme say? So it's a white couple, a couple of activists holding a sign that says "Stop killing black people," and it says, "Why don't you hold that sign up in the hood?" And it "Shave them armpits, you filthy hippie." I don't know. I think it's a hilarious meme, and it's also very poignant and accurate. So what they are doing is, this is like an anti-police protest. This was like a Black Lives Matter protest where, and this is quite old actually. This might be from 2014. And what was going on in 2014 and what actually still goes on to this day, if you're a police officer and these people choose to come out and protest, as you're walking by, they will get in your face. This was particularly true in 2014. They will get right up to you where they're damn near spitting in your face and they'll scream, "Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!" What they're doing is they're accusing you of not agreeing with the statement of Black Lives Matter. What they are doing is they're saying, "You are a racist. I'm calling you out." That's what Black Lives Matter is. That's what the whole movement is. The whole thing is a sham. And I'm not afraid to say that. So this is one of those situations where a couple of dopey ass white people go to this Black Lives Matter protest where they're harassing and yelling at police officers. And they've got this sign that says, "Stop killing black people." What they're doing is they're accusing police officers of slaughtering black people without regard. This is one of those claims that they make that just doesn't hold water when it comes to reality. I'm not going to pull up all the stuff, but there's been surveys over the years where they ask people, how many unarmed black men do you think police officers kill in the United States annually? And the most popular choice for years upon years was that police officers kill over 1,000 unarmed black people per year. The reality is it's actually less than 20. The last couple of numbers I saw one, was it in 2019? It was something like 19. And then the following year, it was something like 11, 12, 13. It's less than 20 per year. And these statistics are important, especially when you think about how many interactions police officers have with people per year. It's millions. It's easily 5 million interactions that police officers have with citizens every year. And let's say 20 times per year, there's an incident where police officers are killing an unarmed black man. And then when you look into the unarmed black man that was killed, the overwhelming majority of those men were killed during violent acts, like the Michael Brown case, where he was literally inside the police car beating the shit out of a police officer. The police officer was defending himself, pulled his weapon, shot and killed Michael Brown. Michael Brown was an unarmed black man at the time of that killing. He was not an undangerous black man at the time of that killing. There's another one with the kid that was up in Akron. I can't remember his name. He was driving around erratically, fired a weapon out of his car while fleeing from the police. The police were aware that he had a firearm. He gets out of his car, runs. As he's running, he grabs his waistband, turns towards the officers. They end up shooting and killing him. He didn't have a firearm at the time, but he had a firearm in his car. They knew that he had a firearm with him during that incident. It's just that he had ditched it prior to them shooting. They had no idea that happened, but he goes down as an unarmed black man that was killed by police. And the police officers were actually cleared in that use of force. So these people are coming out making this accusation. It's a stupid accusation. It doesn't hold water. It doesn't match reality at all. All they're doing is showing their own ignorance. So what this meme says, go hold that sign up in the hood, saying go to these bad neighborhoods, these high crime areas. See who's killing these black people. Is it the police or is it the community of these neighborhoods? The answer is very clear. There are, I don't know how many black people are killed in the United States per year. Is it in the neighborhood of 10,000? Like in my city alone, in the year that we broke the record, I think we had 204 homicides, and something like 170 of them were black people. And 90% of the suspects were also black people. police officers in that same year, I think, shot 6 people total. There was 170 black people killed. Police officers shot 6 people in total. If you want to hold up a sign and have a movement and make change and create change in our society, holding this sign up and accusing police officers of being racist is not going to get it done. That's what this whole meme is about. And then when it says, and then it shave them armpits, you filthy hippie. It's poking fun at the fact that these people are just activists. They are professional outrage activists. They're going to go around and protest whatever the current thing is. These are like extreme left-wing hippie weirdos. Then she's going around not shaving her armpits to prove how beautiful she is. She probably doesn't wear deodorant. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I can say about the type of person that she probably is, because we've seen how this stuff plays out. So what they're trying to do is the investigator is trying to say that by posting this, I posted something that had a racial connotation because it has the word black in it. And they're trying to say that I am required to respect all people at all times with my external communications. Here's the thing about respect. It goes both ways. Is that one way to say it? Or I understand that I'm expected to treat people with respect, but I don't have to respect everybody's choices. And when you carry yourself in a way that does not command respect, you're not going to get respect from me either. And that's not even necessarily true, because this is on social media and in my communications. When you see me at work, how I deal with people, there's people that definitely don't carry themselves in a way that demands respect, but they still get a lot of respect from me. If you watch any of my body camera footage, you will be aware of this. I don't know. This whole situation, sorry, my nose tickles. This whole situation right here is absolutely hilarious. This meme, this depiction, this is like a cultural representation. This is an argument that our society is having right now. This is not something that compromises my ability to serve the public and be a police officer. I think that's all that matters. So, ladies, please shave your armpits. That's all I want to say today. I'll talk to you later.